Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So, I know it's been a while since I've done one of these viewer gameplay reviews. I have been slacking a little bit. We're going to get straight back into it though. Again, we've got another game from our man Six String Shred here. He's got a gold collision match, which is actually nice because we don't get a lot of collision game submissions. So, the last game he submitted was a trials match, so we'll see how this goes. Looks like he's rocking a Redrix and a Slug Shotgun here, so let's just see how it goes on Sentinel Titan as well. Let's turn up the volume a little bit. I do like Sentinel Shield as well. Overall, really solid build. Good stats all around, too. Dune Marchers, nice. Nice pick. Yeah, skip a little bit to when the game starts. Let's see. Cirrus Plaza Collision's kind of tough because the zones are so spread out. It's kind of hard to like establish like position before a zone comes up. Nice barricade there. Peek a little bit. The 50-50 with the Slug Shotgun, a little bit unfortunate. All good though. Its brightness seems kind of high. It's a good grenade right there. Nice, good help for your teammate. Good shots again. Should be working towards the zone. Although it's probably a new one, huh? Maybe not, actually. Getting your health back, I like that. Again, you don't have special ammo, so you can't be quite as aggressive as you might want to be. But yeah, like right there, a little bit difficult. I think you may have pushed that way because he was crouched there, but you do see one jumping up here. Again, you have no special ammo, so as you jump across here, you see the two radar pings. You're going to be in no man's land. You do have a shoulder charge, which you might have been able to commit to for some solid damage. But since you ADS'd your weapon here, you lost your sprint charge for your shoulder charge. So this is kind of a risky play again because he's got a shotgun out and you don't have any slug ammo to defend yourself. So you just got caught with no special ammo. Essentially staying on that same side of the teammates could have been a good move. Good slug body there, nice. For zone capture. Good damage to the Redrix. They get the res. Your teammates come in to clean it up. 1v1. Oh, when he gets gunned, it's a little bit unfortunate. I like that I grabbed him the special first. Got us prepared for this zone because it's gonna take a while. Have a while. Going for some primary shots. Teammate dies. Show up with their teammate. Good finish with the slug. Good damage right there as well. I thought you were on mouse and keyboard. I know your review said that you're on console. It just your sensitivity seems rather high. I thought you were on mouse and keyboard for a second. Looks like you're trying to go for heavy. I like this contested heavy. Nice. Good pick right there. And then you can go back to probably next zone actually is probably better. Yeah. I like that choice. They were barricade as well. Potentially I would have saved the barricade for when you're actually low HP. It would have given you a little bit extra chunk of health. Because right there when you pop your barricade, let me go up right here. You turn. There's no radar pings anywhere. The zone isn't even captured yet. Nobody's really near you, so potentially saving your shield for a more like risky position would have been a little bit more valuable. Because right now, what is your shield really blocking? I mean, you're getting the overshield for yourself, but you have one teammate over here and one teammate over here. So potentially saving it for when enemies come to push would be a little bit more valuable. Teammate loses a 1, and he just hits a crazy slug shot. Unlucky. Your teammates should have been playing around you as well there. But again, you can't control your teammates in comp, so. Like we're keeping those primary shots. Got a regen. Perhaps crouching would be pretty good. If they have a grenade, you're probably dead. Like you're just waiting to get your health back before challenging. Good grenade up there. Running in to help trade your teammate. And that guy's just crouched holding you with the Igneous, so it's a little bit unfortunate. Potentially wrapping. Let me go back actually. In that engagement. After you throw this grenade, potentially wrapping around underneath and going to your teammate would have been a little bit better of a play. That way you can't, like, as you jump up here and go for the fight around the wall over here, you're not getting shot from the guy who's kind of, you know, sitting on this left here. If you went around and under, you may have been able to team shot with Ungodly here. Maybe secure the res and then push that dying. We'll skip a little bit ahead past this. Looks like going for the capture. Good trade. Teammates should be working towards the zone because you got a nice trade over the objective. One of your teammates is fighting all the way over there. Good damage again. Try to shot their teammate with their primary out. Don't quite have a shield. Good shots right there. Perfect. Almost. A little bit unfortunate your teammate got picked off, so he wasn't able to team shot with you right there. But yeah, it seems you are kind of right. Your teammates are kind of playing a little bit spread, especially considering it's like a collision mode where it's not just chasing kills, it's, you know, playing around the objective. Which is why I kind of like this collision mode, because it forces you to move around different parts of the map, fight, and work with your team. Nice shots from your teammate. You've been doing a good job of controlling heavy ammo, which is really important in comp. Oh, someone's about to reach out. He might have a shotgun, so when you peek that. Oh, never mind. He actually ran towards your teammate. Perfect. Let's just work towards this zone again. We have enough ammo for like one more kill, so try to take advantage of that. Seems like you are. Again, with the shield thing. Try to save your shield for when you're actually like in like immediate danger. As you put your shield down here, I believe, do you have radar ping? You have one tiny ping all the way over here. Try to save your shield for when you're maybe taking a little bit of damage where you can actually benefit from the additional 40 HP. Because this barricade is like a pretty strong deterrent for people pushing. And I know it looks like you're trying to use it to secure cap, but again, just using it more of a tool to save yourself is probably a little bit better. And so really the best decision here is potentially waiting to take a shot or two before placing your barricade down, so you can just get maximum value out of the barricade. Because like the enemies, like they're not even really far away, especially when you also have heavy ammo as well. It'd be pretty unlikely for you to lose a 1v1 in like your optimal engagement range. So potentially saving this barricade when you're out of heavy ammo could have been a little bit better. Teammate gets a nice trade though. Looks like you're not resing him, so you can get the special ammo. Good shots right there. Or primary. Kind of stuck in a bad spot. He just had an SMG. He's pretty weak though. Your teammate should be able to pinch him. Oh, I get res into a super. I'm very unlucky. Still very winnable. Collision I find to be pretty snowbally, depending on zone spawns. And, you know, just momentum. So this is definitely still a winnable game. So you have to worry about their tether, which they could potentially just plop on the zone. So if you notice, like, while you're capping this, if your teammates came to you, potentially splitting up and going away from your teammates so you guys don't all get by the same tether would be pretty huge. Looks like there's someone wrapping on your left. You recognize that? I like that you're crouching as well, so you're staying off radar. I'm definitely liking this. It's like right there, free damage because he wasn't even aware you were there. So nice, good job crouching that. Couple people trying to flank. Looks like you got your super. Missed the slug, but that's okay. Oh, I like the thrown shield. It might get a tag. Yep, there it goes. Nice. Now, again, if they're point blank while you're in that super, you can just hold block, and then they'll just die to the volatile that you spread, and then you'll generate a whole bunch of orbs as well. So you don't need to throw your shield every single time, but I like that you are using your throw shield ability in that right scenario. Always 1 HP, good grenade. Not quite able to finish him off, and then you get zone capture. Cool. So you guys got to play pretty tight here, considering the amount of points they need is pretty low. So we do have one more super to potentially capture the next zone. Nice shots right there. With about seven seconds left, we should be looking towards where this next zone is going to spawn, trying to position ourselves best so we can capture it. Nice. Looks like you're moving over there to the zone. Your teammates are kind of playing spread away from the zone, which is really unfortunate, but I like that they're moving over. And again, just save your barricade for when people are actually like challenging you and you're actually in immediate danger. Because right now there's no radar pings, and you're kind of just plopping on your shield. And another thing too, that you went up top here. So what is your shield actually guarding you? You did get the 40 HP from the overshield, but it's like the shield is like actively preventing you from taking damage here in this spot. I do like this off angle though, but you guys got probably capture here. So once you capture, you can go for the off angle again, but it looks like your teammates are will spread. Teammate pops a Dawn Blade. Nice slug shot there. You made an orb. Cool. Oh, I like that you went for the suppress there. A little bit unfortunate that you went down, but I do like that you went for the suppress on the super, because that was like your best opportunity to come out with that. But your teammate has a nice Storm's Edge, which helps finish out the zone. Now you guys are really in it. If you just can get this zone, a clean capture on this zone, and then fight for the next zone, it's really anybody's game. So I'm potentially working with Moy here. Would be pretty huge. Good slug body shot. Transcendence coming in. It looks like you're waiting for heavy or something. Teammate gets a nice kill. We got a good amount of utility. We just have to contest. Good grenade. Got some good damage on him as well. And he's volatile. Nice. And you can just capture. And your shield is almost up. You can't res him because on the prowl is kind of busted. It's good. We're just kind of using our shield kind of defensively as we hold the zone for points. You could potentially even just pop it right as they're capturing. Yep, perfect. I like that barricade a lot. Make it hard for them to push and actually get the capture off. Good job just contesting. Looks like you're going for a shoulder charge. Suppressed a couple of them, actually. It was actually a pretty good play. I like that. Yeah, this barricade was the first really nice barricade you had this whole match, which is like a really big part of the Titan's kit, right? So being able to contest objectives when there's actually enemies there is really huge that the barricade can do. And now you guys have a really big advantage because you guys spawn near the actual zone, and you guys can hold it because your teammate got a pick. Good damage right there. Teammate can maybe finish him off. Ooh, unlucky. The timer is really taken down. If you get this capture, you will win. Oh, almost. So that was a really close game, though. That was a really close game. You guys almost got the comeback. So let's just see. You have the final scoreboard in here as well. It looks like you do, based on the time. So you guys almost got it. I think the biggest things to look at, I don't know the previous submission you had, you were playing Night Stalker. If you're planning on playing Titan, especially in these collision games, your barricade usage is very, very important when you're like trying to, create value on your character. You had that one really nice barricade on that last objective you guys caught. If you could, and the reason that last barricade was really good was because it was actively contesting enemies and deterring enemies from actually being able to push and fight you on the zone. A couple of barricades where you like got to the zone first and then you plopped it down. Those are a little bit less valuable because there weren't any enemies actually fighting you at the time of you replacing it, and your teammates also weren't there to really benefit from the barricade. I know that's not your fault because your teammates were kind of just running around the map, kind of just chasing kills rather than the objective. But again, I think better timing of your barricade placements potentially could have helped you win or gotten a couple extra points out of some of the points that you lost or the zones you lost. And there was one other instance I'm trying to think of. I think it was your path, like just the way you move around the map to take fights. I believe it's this one right here. I think it's literally this exact spot. Um, okay, so you get the kill right here, and you jump up, and then you go for the kill right here. Again, you know that they have the zone captures. They're all going to be around here. Your teammate gets a nice kill, so it looks like you're just trying to push in and help your team. I think potentially, again, after throwing your grenade here, wrapping around this way so you're in a little bit safer position to team shot with your teammates towards the zone would have been a little bit better, just because when you jump up here, and I know you're trying to trade out your teammate who is fighting over here with their shotgun, you do just get kind of ankled out by the guy who's holding this area back here. So potentially like just safer pathing. This play definitely could have worked, but the risk, the play with a little bit less risk that I think would have worked a little bit more often would just be going down here and working towards your teammate to potentially, again, team shotting. But thank you again, Six String Shred, for your gameplay review. Guys, if you would like your gameplays reviewed just like this one here, I'll leave a link down below in the description as well. But thank you, Shred, again, for your submission, and I'll get good luck on your comp games. So you can go get that emblem or whatever. But thank you, dude. Thank you for the submission, and I'll catch you guys next time.